An essential part of creating a film is very obviously the script. Script writing is a somewhat difficult task, but the tool we're going to be talking about today is celtx. Celtx is an online script writing tool which you can access for free, and it guides you in writing a script. So we have a draft here of my film First Impressions. This draft has no dialogue. This is one of my earlier drafts, and it's when I was getting the hang of writing the action in the script rather than the dialogue as well. So as you can tell, as it's only one of my earlier drafts, I did not use celtx for the final outcome, which after experiencing some personal problems with celtx, I continued writing it on Microsoft Word. So firstly we have the scene heading. So this is in order to establish where and what time of day the scene takes place. So firstly we put, you either have interior or exterior, and this scene is going to be interior. It will be in the kitchen. And then we have, it will be daytime. So we've got that, and then after that we move down, and as you see, when you press enter on the keyboard it will change straight to action. So then we're going to do a small description. Typically at the start, the action should be a fairly detailed description about what's going on, just to set the scene. So we'll have a young girl casual clothing, sits at her computer. Perhaps we could have a description of the room she is in. Quiet. We'll just leave it with that for now, and then we're going to move down and see, have a character. So we're going to have her speak some dialogue, though she's the only character in the scene. We can just have her talking to herself. So let's have the girl, and we can name her. So when you have scene heading and you press enter, it will typically go straight to action. But for example, if you press this, so if you go from action to here, it will still continue the action. So for things such as character, you need to manually select it, but when you go from character, it will go to dialogue. So let's just have her say something like, let's say that we want to add a private thought that isn't part of the dialogue. If you look here in this section, we can add a parenthetical in order to add a little note about perhaps the dialogue, the character, just so that it's not part of the dialogue but it still stays in the script. So we'll just... Now in the various settings here, we can also see that celtx gives you a lot of choices in order to properly format the script. They have a choice for transition, so that would make the text appear here, and we could have so then this effectively ends the scene and just creates a transition for the next scene. So then if we press enter again, we'll go to another scene heading. So let's just So then this is just an example of how the dialogue between two characters can look. No? Oh, forgot character. See, when you've already used a character before, celtx will offer up the name as a choice and you can click on it again and it'll be the same character. Then again we can have character. So we'll have sister. So see, celtx can help you out like this, so then just when you're writing long sets of dialogue it's a bit easier to just press enter. You won't have to keep switching out or changing the format. So we're going to leave it there, and I'm going to go to the other things that celtx can do. So one option that they have is undo. So let's just say this happens. celtx gives you the option to restore it. Okay, and we also have actions, which is helpful for when you want to share or you'll finish your script. We have an option to export, save, print, and we have the title page. So the title page creates a, similar to a professional script, it gives you a title page, so title of the film, oh, don't need any of that, and just your email address. So then when the script is finished and you choose to export it or share it somewhere, we'll have the title page ready so that it's completely formatted.